right, when I say COPA, you say COPA. COPA!
Okay, COPA.
COPA!
COPA!
All right, welcome
try
back
not
to
to have my vibes broke over COPA.
I know, Ush. We're still in football mode, so let's talk COPA. It's time to discuss a few match highlights or lowlights and the upcoming games with Orville Higgins. Over to you, Orville.
Copa America 2020.
All right, greetings, Sunrisers, and welcome to Copa America section. That is what we could call it. Now, many of you may be waking up to the news that things are not looking great for the Reggae Boys. The Reggae Boys went down by 3 goals to 1 against Ecuador yesterday. And that means that the Reggae Boys are practically out of contention. In fact, they are out of contention, irrespective of what happens in their final game against Venezuela. There are some shots of that Ecuador win over Jamaica. The Reggae Boys did score, though. Mikel Antone scoring the very first goal that the Jamaicans would have ever scored in the Copa America tournament after several tries. And it means that despite us not being able to go through, there is that one consolation that we did score a goal. The Reggae Boys will play their final game against Venezuela, but irrespective of that result, it means that the Jamaicans are out. Venezuela, in their game, they defeated a very spirited Ecuador team, not Ecuador, a spirited Mexico team by 1 goal to 0. Mexico had the chance to equalize. They got a penalty which they missed. Venezuela scored a penalty. Mexico could have equalized, they didn't, which means Venezuela are atop the group with 6 points, and it means Ecuador and Mexico will play in what is a virtual semi-final to determine who goes through, or a virtual final. A draw for Ecuador will mean that they get the better of Mexico on goal difference and will advance. Here's the table. Venezuela, 6 points. They are gone through. Ecuador, 3 points along with Mexico, but Ecuador has a +1 goal difference, which means that when they play the Mexicans, if that game ends in a draw, then Ecuador goes through. It means that Mexico must beat Ecuador to join Venezuela at the top of the group and then advance. Jamaica at the bottom will play the top team there, Venezuela. Even if the Reggae Boys were to win that game and gets to 3 points, it means they will not advance because Ecuador and Mexico will both go to 4 points, or one will go to 6 points. So the journey at the Copa is over for the Reggae Boys. We will have 2 games for you in the Copa America on CVM Plus later on. Panama versus USA at 5, and at 8, Uruguay will take on Bolivia, like I said, at 8 o'clock. So you can join us for both those games on CVM Plus. On behalf of the entire team then, and that continues to work hard in bringing you the Copa America, this is our little section for Sunrisers. Have yourselves a great day.
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
All right, thank you so much to Orville. It's time for another break. When we return, it's also, we're going to wrap things up, so please don't move. We'll soon come back.